Imagine one night you look up at the sky, and there are two suns. Daylight lasts almost forever, nights vanish. And the second sun isn't new. It's Jupiter, the giant planet that suddenly started to shine like a star. But wait, is that even possible? And if it did happen, what would it mean for Earth? Let's find out. What if Jupiter became a star? To turn into a star, a planet must do one thing: ignite nuclear fusion. That's when a huge mass of hydrogen atoms squeeze together so tightly that they fuse and release energy, the same process that powers our sun. Now, Jupiter is made mostly of hydrogen and helium, just like the sun. So technically, Jupiter has the same ingredients, but not enough quantity. If you took Jupiter and multiplied its mass about 80 times, it would finally become heavy enough to crush its atoms together and light up as a star. Until then, it's just a failed star, a nickname astronomers give to giant planets like Jupiter and brown dwarfs. Let's say something magical happens. Maybe a cosmic collision or a mysterious burst of energy suddenly compresses Jupiter until fusion begins. Boom! Jupiter turns into a tiny red dwarf star. But don't imagine two bright suns. This new star Jupiter would be much dimmer than our sun, more like a glowing ember in the sky than a blazing fireball. Still, it would emit enough heat and light to change our entire solar system. Jupiter's moons, like Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, would now bathe in warm light. Frozen ice might melt. Oceans could appear on their surfaces, and maybe even life could begin to form there. Sounds beautiful, right? But for Earth, the story gets darker. The Sun and Jupiter together would tug at every planet with gravitational chaos. Earth's orbit could stretch or wobble. Some planets might be thrown out of the solar system entirely. And Jupiter's new heat could disrupt the delicate balance that keeps Earth habitable. Temperatures might rise, seasons could vanish, and tides could go wild. In short, a second sun would mean the end of our familiar world. In reality, Jupiter will never become a star on its own. There isn't enough matter in our solar system for that to happen naturally. But here's the cool part. The Jupiter-Sun system is already halfway there. Some scientists call it a failed binary system, meaning that if things had gone just a little differently during the solar system's birth, we might have had two stars instead of one. That's right. But what if I told you Jupiter already glows? Yes, even now, it emits more heat than it receives from the sun deep inside. Its core still releases leftover energy from its formation 4.5 billion years ago. So, in a way, Jupiter is shining, just not bright enough for us to see. It's a sleeping star, waiting in silence.